I have a bunch of authorization for payoff forms in my database for paying off a trade-in. In the case of where you want to buy a car off the street and it has a payoff, I didn't have a form for that. This video will show you what you have to do in order to input that data so we can generate that form. To get started, we need to bring up the inventory program. It has to be the stretchable inventory program because I haven't put this logic into the older one. Before we do anything else, we need to add a vendor. To do that, you click on the vendor button on the opening screen. We're going to add a new company. Let's call it Big Bank. You can fill in all the rest of this stuff if you want. The important thing is to select the lien holder button. That tells us that it's not some sort of repair company or car buyer, but it's actually going to do lien holding. Update that. Now that that's in there, now we can go to one of our cars. Let's just pick 7029. We need to go to the cost of the car, and the whole point of this is to add a payoff to the car that we bought. Some guy who knocked on our door and opened his raincoat and said, "Here's a hot car." So I'm going to add a reconditioning item. Short description will be LEIN lien holder payoff done by the big bank for $1,000. An update. We now see that the $1,000 rolls over here to air conditioning, bumping our total car cost to $4,500, the $3,000, the $500 pack, and the $1,000 there. The point of all this is, of course, to print the lien holder payoff form. To do that, we go to the print forms, scroll down to 80057, click on print selected form. That pops up this box. I'm going to select the PDF printer. That pops up this dialog box where we can put in an account for the lien, how long the lien is good for, and who quoted the numbers. Close that. And here you see the final result. We have the date this was done on, who sold us the car, the dealer that bought the car, this description of the car, the lien holder that holds the loan, contract number, the net payoff, and who told us this. Down further, we can again see the listed net payoff of $1,000 may be an estimate, and a place for the owner's signatures. This does seem like an awful lot of work to do a rather simple thing, but we don't normally capture this lien holder information on a car coming in because usually it's handled as a trade-in or comes from an auction or something like that. So we had to go to a little bit of extra effort to capture the information, but from that point on, it works just like any other form. You can use this form in the deal program, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. In the deal program, there is an 80056 that will handle payoffs for trade-ins. Please note that the build date of this program has to be at least February 6, 2021 or more recently for these features to be available.